Welcome to r/slash idontworkherelady, where we share stories about normal people who are actual customers that are mistaken for employees at that establishment. This is TNA, top-notch audio. Get ready for some laughs. And at the end of these stories, we definitely appreciate your likes, comments, and definitely subscribe for sure. And this story is posted by u/Tojiri Konuk. Lady decides I need to help her and her son load a dresser because I'm parked 2 spots away from them. So today I'm at Costco getting my meds, minding my own business. A lady and her son bought one of the dressers that Costco is selling. Fine, all good. They actually look pretty good. Mom decides that the two of them can get it in the car and refuses help despite the two of them basically being the living embodiment of sticks. I mean, anything's possible, right? We all made it out through the queue to get outside, and they are about 8 to 10 steps behind me. Mom and son are bickering because son knows she's not strong enough to lift aside. Mom won't have it. I get closer to my car, only to find a young family struggling with a little 2-year-old refusing to go in its seat. Inconvenient, given it's 95 before the heat-reflecting properties of asphalt, but whatever, and I'm not in a rush. Kids will be the monsters they will be. Mom and son tried to lift the dresser to no dice and to my immense humor. I've had to deal with her at work before, and she isn't the nicest person. Sadly, she recognized me at some point and demands I get over here and help my son load this. I pretended to not hear her and went about watching this child just F with his dad trying to buckle him in. 10 out of 10 would watch again with popcorn. Mom decides to tap my shoulder to get my attention. Cue, help my son load this dresser again. No, as my answer isn't taken well, and she had a freak out moment. Even so far to threaten to return the tree she bought from us because I was being rude. Good luck with that, lady. You and your son can't lift a 150-pound dresser. Good luck lifting that 800-pound autumn blaze maple that's now had plenty of time to root in. I finally look at son and see how his obvious shame that his mom is acting a lot like the 2-year-old not wanting to go into the car seat. Agreed to help the kid, so long as mom doesn't touch it because she will tip the box too much. Gotta keep in mind I'm 6'2" with a 6'6" wingspan, I know, effing monkey arms, and a bit of a brute from shifting many 300 to 700 pound trees by hand. We lift the dresser into the truck bed without too much issue, despite the fact I took about all the weight. Mom then decided I need to follow them home to help offload the dresser. Hell no, lady. Hell no. It was a big enough of a r/I-don't-work-here-lady moment to even load the thing, but let alone ending up back at your house to offload it. The dad finally managed to get the baby buckled up, and I hopped in my car and drove off. Ended up that she called my job, go complain that I was rude and not helpful. Sales staff know I'm off on Mondays, my only day off after all, and asked what about. Lady, I guess, decided to admit that she was trying to bully me into helping her, and it got laughed off. Can't wait to see what comes of this. Cheers, mad lads. And mad lass is dealing with r/I-don't-work-here-lady issues. And this story is posted by u/dependent_list3175. Pulling your phone out when you're working is against company policy. Lady, I'm 14. A bit of context. This was back in January of this year. I had just turned 14. The funny thing is, my birthday is on January 1st. The amount of people with my birthday, you could probably count them on your hands. I think at this point I was 5'11" with a visible beard. I had people mistake me most of the time for a 16 or 17-year-old. Now, my birthday had just passed. My parents are not the best with presents, so they just gave me money. So I went on the weekend to chill with my friend. It was like 12 p.m. We went out to eat, and my friend started talking about how he wished he could get a PC. Now, me and him are close. I go to his house most days of the week, 3 to 4 times. Sometimes I stay over. We're basically brothers. I call his parents auntie and uncle. Same with him. He comes to my house, stays. We even have rooms in each other's houses. Now, he was born 4 days after me. I really wanted to get him something really nice. So he said, let's go chill at my house. So I call an Uber, not to his house. It was to PC World. We get halfway there and he clocks what is happening. He says this isn't the way to my house. I assure him that we are going to do something very fun. Then he sees PC World and he asks, why are we here? I tell him it's an early birthday present. I had to give it to him early as I couldn't go on a school day. So I tell him, get anything you want. He goes mad. He tries to reject, but we all know how that turns out. So we are both in the shop and I recommend him something and tell him where it is. He goes to get it. I hear a lady clearing her throat. I turn around and she asks me where something is. I say, I don't know. I then turn around assuming that was the end of that. She then starts ranting about how I need to follow company policy and not pull out my phone when talking to customers. The next thing she did shocked me. She lunged and grabbed my arm. Now the human reaction is to push her off. Now I'm 5'11" and she was around 5'5" at most, and she went flying into the PCs. There was a loud alarm that went off. One monitor fell on the floor and it smashed. Security came running to the scene. So did my friend. Now, my friend is a little bit scared of confrontation, so he didn't do anything. I think he was more scared than me. She was screaming about how I assaulted her and that I pulled my phone out. She said I worked there. However, the manager shut her down instantly. It was very funny. I think the police got called in the mayhem. They then took both of our stories and started giving me dirty looks. They told me to call my parents, but I refused as I didn't want to drag them into it. But eventually the footage came and it was proven that she grabbed me first and I pushed her off. Eventually I had to give my name, but I was free to leave. The police did contact my parents. The good thing was the manager gave us a 20% discount. So that was good. And this story is posted by u/blackstar12441. Karen versus animals. Hello, I Don't Work Here Lady fans. Here's my first post on this sub. Keep in mind this story happened 5 weeks ago. Also, I am 15, but I look like I'm 19 with a goatee, 5'11", and 175 pounds. Cast: Karen is the bad woman, me, nerd, Agatha, a cat. Here's the story. So I've been looking for a cat for a while. After around 3 months of searching, I think I found the right cat for me. At this pet store, you can go in and ask an employee to help you warm up to an animal, in my case, Agatha the cat. As I walk into the store, there are very few people. This is great as I won't have tons of people coming to watch me play with the cat. I walk over to the cats and signal an employee to come over. They ask me simple questions about allergies and experience. No allergies, 2 years of experience with cats. But after all that is done, they finally let Agatha out and she is immediately happy to be in my company. But this story is in this sub for a reason. The employee has to go back to the front to ring someone up. There were only 2 employees, and leaves me with the cat. After a few minutes, Karen steps onto the scene. Keep in mind, she has the haircut and is about 40 pounds overweight. She walks around the store and eventually noticed me playing with Agatha. Karen: hey you. Me, completely oblivious. Karen: ugh, quite loudly. Me, slowly looks back. Karen: well, you going to do anything? Oh, I think you should know that I don't respect elders. What I mean is that I treat everyone the same no matter what. I am a firm believer of the golden rule. Me: what do you want? Karen: wow, rude. Give me that cat. Me: first of all, I'm getting this cat. Second, did you grow up in the slums of McDonald's? And third, I don't work here. Karen: huh? How dare you disrespect me like that? Me: yeah, I'm going to go back to playing with my pet. I plan on getting her. Karen: I don't care. I want it. Stomps her foot like a toddler. Me: sweet Jesus, you are immature. Karen: gimme. Reaches to take Agatha. Note the physical difference. 6 foot of height in my favor, 60 pounds in her favor, and a slender frame with lengthy wingspan and legs on me. I am easily able to evade her efforts. Karen tries to rip the cat out of my hand. At this point, Agatha is trying to get out, and I think any cat owner knows what is coming next. The cats in this store aren't declawed, so you do not want to make them mad, and Karen made her mad. Agatha starts jumping and pouncing on Karen while Karen falls to the ground. Karen is screaming, and I call an employee over. Me and the employee are able to calm Agatha down and get her off Karen, but not before she beat Karen up pretty good. She was escorted out the store while using enough curses and racial slurs to make a drunken sailor blush. I'm Indian. I later bought Agatha, and we have had a very good time together. Thank you for reading, and have a good day. Those were 3 great stories. To hear the best stories of the week, click on the video in the top left-hand corner. To hear more Reddit stories all related to what you just heard, click on the video in the top right-hand corner. If you have not already done so, click on the subscribe button in the bottom right-hand corner. Once again, this is TNA, Top Notch Audio. Thank you for listening and have yourself a great day.